Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my living room. I'm kind of gonna sit. My dogs are in the background snoring, so I do apologize for the loud grumble, snuffling, and stuff they're gonna hear. But not much you can do when you have bulldogs. They are a loud bunch. But anyways, welcome today. Today I'm going to be discussing with you an application that helps, for me, in my point of view, in my opinion, save me time, effort, and money, and pain. In regards to grocery shopping. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Walmart grocery app that is available to you either on your iOS system, your phone, or your Android. So go ahead, take a break, and I'll be right back, and we'll go ahead and discuss what I've been using. So see you in just a second. So yes, like I said, now it doesn't have to be necessarily Walmart. I do know that there are multiple grocery outlets out there that have been utilizing this for quite some time. My local store has not been, has just recently, in about a year, just started offering this option. Now, I have not really dived into this until recently, about a month ago, due to the fact that it was there, and honestly, we were driving home from being gone from the house for a month, and well, not a month, I'm sorry, a month ago, we were driving home from the 4th of July weekend. We had been gone for a while, and we were coming home to a house with no groceries. We had the dog in the car. It was just a cumbersome time, and I knew that there was no food in the house. We still had about 3.5 hours to go before we even got close to our house. And I just happened to be perusing through my phone when, hey, go grocery shopping. You know, the Walmart pop-up came up on my whatever social media thing that I was on. You know what I'm talking about. And so I was like, that's interesting. And I looked into it. I thought this would be, even just getting a few items just to last for a few days before I went grocery shopping would be a good kicker. So I went through the whole thing, grabbed a few items. I had my grocery list with me, so I went through, grabbed what I needed, went through the whole checkout process. The time that we were estimating to be in the area to hit before we even got to the area to our house, was available for us to pick up. Grabbed it, boom, 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 and lo and behold, kid you not, I got the notification that our order was ready before we even got up the hill, up the grade to our local area. And so we told them, it's a little button you click, icon you click. I let them know that you are on your way. And we pulled into a slot. The door opened. The lady was coming out with our groceries. It was boom, 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 and done. It was the most easiest thing that I have ever experienced. And to this date, it has continuously been very effective, very easy to use, very reasonable. I've had wonderful experiences with my shoppers, good selections, no issues, and no problem. And it has saved me time and money, and also with me being limited mobility, because the following week I broke my leg. So, and my husband went to the field. So, with that being said, I'm not having to go to the store, try to find an electronic cart, go into the store, then all that hubbub. I'm not having to do that. So again, I'm able to utilize the application, get my groceries, go and pick it up, and come home and not have to, no fuss, no muss. It's such an easy process. So that's my story of what I've been using, and every time the person that brings me my groceries is very personable, very courteous, very helpful getting my groceries into my vehicle, and just very nice. Especially, just lately, I'm not in a great mood. My leg is sore, and their smile lifts you up, and you just feel really great. So it's just been a wonderful experience. I have had a wonderful experience for the last 5 times I've used it, and I go grocery shopping every week because I get fresh produce every week. So I've had an amazing experience with each person that has been my shopper, and I've had the same girl 3 times, and I had 2 separate girls the last 2 times. So just to let you know. So let me go ahead and show you really quickly. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to get things pulled together real quickly. Alrighty then. So the application that you can, it is available for Android and iOS phones, pads, tablets. It is available for download. It is very simple. The application itself is very user-friendly. It is broken down in segments to make it very easy for you to walk through and find your grocery list items and be able to add them to your shopping cart. It is so simple. So if you go into it, you're going to have your options, and you're going to see them as the orange one with the white burst, sunburst, or flower, whatever you want to call it. I call it a burst. Is your grocery list, is your grocery item. Now, when you open it, you're going to choose, if you've never used it before, you're going to find the grocery store that is closest to you, and it's going to have that as your preferred shopping store, and you're going to save that. Now, the one thing with this store, with this particular item, that it's going to do is it allows you to shop on the bottom, at least on this is my iPhone, so at least the application on my iPhone, I'm going to discuss it from my point of view. On the bottom, it has a home page, which takes you back to the main screen. It has a list for where your favorites are. It's a heart icon that is located on each item, and I'll show you which one popped up. Okay, see, featured items. I'm going to, this is Purina dog food. Okay, so we're going to put up Purina dog food. Again, you're not going to be able to see it very well because it's a white background with but there's a red, and you're not going to see it. Okay, so just so you guys can understand, on the right hand side is a red outline of a heart, and so do you want that, you click on that, and it, if you see the color change, a red heart, the heart filled in, because that would be what I like. But what happens is, if you're looking for specific items, you have a grocery list that you have, and you can go over here. There is a magnifying glass. You can specifically look for items. Now, say you can't remember the name, or you have a particular item that is your favorite. I'm going to this is not sponsored, so I don't want to get in trouble. There's a specific soup or product or whatever that you are looking for that you want to order, but you can't find it looking through the department section of it. You can pull up on the main screen. There is a symbol of a barcode up here on your left hand side. You click on that. You allow the camera to have access to it. As you see, it flips over, and you see that little kind of grid open up. You line it up with, if you've never used this before, that's why I'm kind of saying it, talking that way. You line it up as such, and you bring the barcode into play. It'll pop up the soup, and it'll allow you options to add it to your favorites if you choose to do so, especially if it's an item that you particularly order over and over again. It has a number you can add up to, add more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever amount you like, or decrease. Say you wanted 3, I'm going to only get 2, but you can choose to do that, and you can say that's one in the pantry, you only have one left, you want to order, and you scan it, and then you can add it to your favorites list. So it allows you that when you decide to continuously use this, you can add a favorites list item, and it becomes your essential list or your favorites. They have it broken also on the bottom. Like I said, they have departments. It is broken down in such a way that you can see eggs and dairy, deli, bread and bakery, pantry, snack foods, beverages, frozen foods, organic, dietary needs, household essentials, things of that nature. So it allows you to go back into and search a wide range, a variety of type. Generic foods, name brand foods, organic, so you're not being stuck in one particular realm of options. You have a wide variety of what to look for. Also, a thing that I also found out during my experience with this, should you say you order 5 of these, and by the chance when your personal shopper is going through and they only have, say you order 5 19-ounce cans, but they only have 3 of these, but they have whatever, like 8-ounce cans. So what would happen was they would substitute. They'll let you know in a text message and an email message as well. During the communication portion, they ask you during your sign up, do you want to be notified when your order is ready by text or email or both? they will substitute it for this brand, the same brand. So you're not getting a weird brand, you're getting the same product, but they're going to try to give you the same amount, as far as ounces, the weight, say the ounces or whatever the weight value is, and not go over the dollar amount that you are purchasing it for. So instead of getting 3 cans of this, I got 6 smaller cans for the same price almost. There was maybe a few cents difference, but I got roughly the amount of food that I was looking for, just more cans of it. So if that made sense. But what happens is they slap a sticker on the substituted items and they tag it so it shows you in an email or text message this item was substituted, and they show the other items and the amount of it and how much the value was total overall for cost. And then when you go to pick it up, not only is the product tagged with the sticker, but the bag that it is in is tagged as well, so it's easily seen. When you go there, your personal shopper will let you know, did you see, and is it acceptable? Do you want it or do you not? And they can take it, if you don't want it, they can take that substitute bag out and remove it off your order, so you're not being charged for a product that you do not want. So again, I've not had an issue with any of my shopping process going through this at all. The application, like I said, is very user friendly. Everything is laid out very simple to go through. You scan through it, you go through it. If you can't find it, you can go through the search portion and type in the name exactly. And if you still can't find it, but you have a product at home, you can scan the barcode and it'll find it that way. It's made very simplistic in nature for anybody to use. It's like so easy. When you go through the process, you're going through checkout. If you have a coupon, you can scan it and it'll reduce it as well. Also, when you're going through, once you finish and you processed your order and you used your card, debit or credit, it'll take that information. It also lets you know. I happen to live in the state of California where they charge for bags. There is a little click box on the bottom where it tells you that there is like I said, I live in California, there is a 10-cent charge for the bags. They let you know, depending upon how many bags they have to use. So there's a guesstimation, but it's not, but they let you know there will be a variance depending upon once the order's done, how many bags they use, and they'll let you know. However, if you don't click on it, all they're going to do is bring your food in bins. So they're going to assume that you have bags already with you, and you can write in a note, I'm bringing my own bags with me. So what they'll do is they'll bring their bins out, and they'll move all the stuff from the bins into your own private bags for you. So you just have to put that information in there. But just to let you know. There was that. Substitutions, bag charge, the taxes are estimated, and the final charge for, say, because you get vegetables and stuff like that, is done by weight. That's where you'll see a variance dependent upon weight, and that is totaled up at the end of the shopping. And that will be done once they let you know that your order is ready, and you are notified of that, and then you can see your total. It's usually not off by much. Sometimes it's actually cheaper than what your total is guesstimated when you run your order over during checkout. My produce has been very fresh. I've not had any issues with that either. No problem with acceptance of the substitutions. The my personal shoppers that have been bringing out my stuff have been very personable, very nice, cheery, even with me being grumpy and in pain because my leg hurt. They were very nice, loaded the stuff in my vehicle for me. They're so pleasant. There are some days that there are marketing things going on. Sometimes when I picked up my groceries, they've had little bags with little samples and coupons. So I've had in a bottle, and they'll even bring me a bottle of water that was really nice, a really cold bottle of water, especially when it's like 115 degrees out here. So it's really, really nice. But I've had great experiences overall. Like I said, I've not been disappointed. This has saved me time, money, so it saved me stress. I'm also not cruising up and down aisles and finding things that I really don't need and adding them to my cart and wasting more money. So that's where a lot of the savings come as well. And I'm just not saying this just for Walmart. If your grocery store in your area has this option available, try it. Try it once. See if you actually like this availability. Because in the long run, it might be a benefit to you, because here's some things to consider. If you are handling a lot of kids going in between and out, taking them to school and to meetings and to sporting events and things of that nature, and you're trying to find time to whittle it in and get all these things done, and you're feeling overwhelmed, this might take some of that stress out of your day. If you're also dealing with maybe a family member who is ill and you're trying to add all this in and take care of that, this might help leave some of that stress off your shoulders. If you're just having maybe once a month to try to use this, maybe this is just one of the substitutes you just throw in from time to time and alleviate some of those hectic days for you. It's just an option. It's just an application that allows you to have some time. And I've been utilizing it because I have limited mobility right now, and I might actually continue to use it even after, because I like the idea of having my time. I'm going to be honest with you. Call it lazy, call it what you want. But me having free time for myself to not have to deal with the crowds and the stress and dealing with pleasant people instead of everybody angry and stressed out because there's not, it's nice. I like this, and I like the experiences that I've been having. So I feel really good about this. So other than that, I've used it 5 weeks now, and it's still going strong considering I go shopping weekly because I buy fresh produce and vegetables and milk and all that good stuff. So, but I hope you like what you see. These are things that I like and I actually use, and I use them often. So this is not something I've used once and I've never used again. This is things that I actually proactively use and I continue usually. And so if I like it and it works for me, it might work for you. And if it saves you money, saves you time, saves you your patience and your sanity, I will share it with you. So you guys have a wonderful week, have a wonderful time, make awesome memories, and I'll see you around next time. Bye, everybody.